Hello Dubai, thank you for joining us. We are live at GITEX 2023. As you can see, we are at SolarWinds booth and we have today Sascha Giese. He is the Global Technical Evangelist at SolarWinds. Hi Sascha, how are you doing today?
I'm very well and I'm happy to be in Dubai. Thank you.
It's day 2 of GITEX. Have you seen a lot of visitors? And it's really crazy, you know, as we see a lot of visitors coming in, visiting booths. How has it been for you?
It's both amazing and crazy. As you see, there's so many people. It's sometimes really busy and you can barely move, but the bus is nice. There's so many people, so much action, so many people to meet, so many products everywhere. It's a really great show. We enjoy to be in Dubai.
Sascha, to understand more about alert fatigue, how much of a concern it is at the moment for enterprises, and how is SolarWinds enabling customers to, solve that challenge?
It is an incredibly important topic. We have some statistics, which I don't remember right now, but kind of like 50% of all alerts coming in are false alerts. And as everyone probably knows, we get loads of emails during the day, text messages during the day, even in our private lives. And for an organization, this is worse, because if you have an infrastructure that's going a little bit crazy, you receive 1,000 alerts in a minute. It could be possible. I'm not making this up, okay? And this has really huge consequences for everyone working in IT, because we are humans and we have a limited capacity. And if there's too much input coming, we just can't deal with this any longer. And it's usually like 50% of alerts are false positives, and that results in 30% of alerts are just being ignored for various reasons.
Right. And how much has this come in conversations to your, in your conversations across the Middle East, or even visiting your booth? How much has this come up in conversations? Are they able to correctly diagnose the causes?
Yes, the interesting thing is most people, when we talk about these topics, they think it's a given and they are not aware that there's actually something that you can do against it. So I had a talk on one of the stages earlier today, and afterwards people came here because they were interested in how to deal with such a situation. And obviously I'm working for SolarWinds, this is SolarWinds, but it's a general topic. It's for everyone, okay? So it is really important, and sometimes it's just a minor change that's required, and many organizations just don't think about this because they think like it's so complicated. It is not. You just need to know how to deal with this.
Yes, absolutely, as you said, and that brings me to my next question. Should this be a concern for organizations in the Middle East, alert fatigue, as we talk about it? Should this be a concern for the organizations in the Middle East, and what advice do you have for them? What can they do?
So if you look at the typical IT team, there's limited resources. Maybe the IT is 10 people, maybe the IT is 100 people for bigger organizations. Now, out of these 10 or 100 people, a majority is busy with what we call firefighting. They fix situations when something isn't going wrong. This is mostly a waste of time, as they could be far more beneficial for their employers in bringing innovation to the business. So if there's all these alerts coming in, and if you can filter them to what's only important, this will ease the workload on the employees in IT. And as you know, there's a skills shortage. You can't get experienced people to work for a company or not for the right money. There's competition between different vendors and who gets the best people. That's a global problem, not just the Middle East. And if there's a proper solution in the background, and if there's proper processes in the background, that's going to help a lot, and it doesn't have to cost the world.
Absolutely. And lastly, Sascha, how is SolarWinds integrating AI in their solutions to mitigate alert fatigue?
Yeah, we do this. I give you a very easy example that everyone understands. Let's assume we monitor utilization of the server, CPU or whatever, okay? So the server is usually busy during the day because we are all working, and during the night, maybe there's a backup, but usually it's not really busy. So one threshold wouldn't cut it. With a little bit of machine learning, we identify when utilization is normal, even if it is 80% during the day. So we would be like, it's fine, it is what it's supposed to be. And during the night, we would set the threshold maybe to 30%, okay? So different thresholds based on typical usage, and we would call this an anomaly if something happens that we can't predict so far. That's the very easy version. There's something else we're working on. We want to look into what is the reasons for, let's see my example, CPU utilization. When we see that there's like a process who's doing some cleanup in the background, we know the process stops in 10 seconds. It's fine, no alert. But if we see there's maybe a database and the database is going like full table scan, then we are like, that's a big one. And then we need an alert, okay? So we use regression models and different versions of machine learning and AI to mitigate this problem with too many alerts.
Thank you so much, Sascha. That was really, really informative. It was a pleasure talking to you. And thank you so much for joining us today. That was Sascha Giese, the Global Technical Evangelist at SolarWinds. And you heard from him how important it is to have the right solutions placed to get alert fatigue mitigated. It is not just digital transformation, it is not just AI, it is also alert fatigue, which is a hot topic right now. So if you've not done it so far, if you've not done it yet rather, please do visit SolarWinds booth, meet Sascha here, and get to know more about SolarWinds. Thank you so much, and do not forget to tech it up.